Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. Something review on GRC Lightning McQueen. Of course, the GRC, the Global Racers Cup, a new kind of mini line that Mattel is releasing this year inside the main line or with the main line. Of course, no information or any background on what the GRC is, the Global Racers Cup. The only kind of information we have is its branding is white and yellow or white and blue, and that it looks like a racetrack. According to the card art, a racetrack right outside. Right here, Springs there with Willie's Butte. And the contestants are seemingly most of the, if not all, the World Grand Prix racers and a few of, Cars 3 next gens. That's really all we know about the GRC. Back when they did T-Rock, GRC is very reminiscent of the T-Rock lines that Mattel did 2014, 2015, 2016 with Carbon's racers, Carnival racers, all that. On the card art, they at least had a little blurb explaining what the kind of the race was about, who hosted it, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So nothing here, but so all we're left with is just making inferences and guesses. But it'd be nice if they had some background, but I doubt we're getting any. But anyways, GRC McQueen here, of course, a must release. He's got his Cars 2 body, which is interesting. Again, this is why this is again more reminiscent of T-Rock, because it's Cars 2 McQueen instead of a Cars 3 McQueen that they're releasing. You see, again, the racetrack with Willie's Butte in the background there again. On the back, you also have GRC Francesco Bernoulli. Of course, GRC, this one, McQueen and Francesco came out in like July 2024. Didn't really make it to the U.S. until September. I saw them for the first time in mid-October. I'm actually recording this mid-October, but I think you guys are seeing this in like mid-November. But yeah, I saw them for the first time in the U.S. in mid-October, so, it's just very poor American distribution because places like Australia are already on the last case of the year. America is just getting in this case, which was seen in Australia back in July. But, yeah, enough yapping and enough complaining there. Let's get GRC Lightning McQueen here out of the package. So here's GRC Lightning McQueen out of the package, and he does look pretty cool. So let's get right into the review. The first thing I will say, the red is slightly different compared to the normal McQueen red. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit more detail, but just a thing to keep in mind. Take a look at the expression here. I do like the expression. I find it, decently well done. I don't have any complaints. I think it's pretty cool. Got the raised eyebrows there. The smile's fine. Don't have anything to say about the expression. Yeah, it's good. No complaints there. Let's take a look at the hood there. No rusties, no Piston Cup references, nothing. This is GRC Global Racers Cup, black hood. Got a bit of a lightning bolt kind of shooting in there. Of course, again, the red, kind of a cherry red, slightly different than what we're normally used to. It also kind of, you can see transitions to a dark kind of red as you go towards the back of McQueen. Take a look at that in more detail. Got the Lightyear tires, of course. Nice red rims. Got the 95 front and center. Of course, it usually has a yellow 95, but you've got the blue 95 here. Got the nice lightning bolt, of course, white and blue again. So really all out on the GRC branding here. White and blue lightning bolt, 95. Got the GRC text there in the back under the gas cap. No contingency sponsors, which is interesting. And you can see within the lightning bolt there, you've kind of got the hexagon pattern going on. I've spoken in my other GRC reviews. All the GRC cars have hexagons. Not sure why, but there you go. McQueen, no exception, hexagons all over him. But yeah, I do like the blue and white lightning bolt. Something new. We haven't really seen that in McQueen ever. See, the lightning bolt kind of starts at the top here, goes all the way down. Exhaust pipes there. Of course, here the dark red has made its appearance. You can kind of see the roof is the best indication for it. You can see the red, the cherry red, kind of turns into the dark red. Got the GRC logo there, of course, the tail lights, and the 95, the blue 95 there. And of course the white and blue. Bit of remnants there. Now, this is not actually a symmetrical design. It's asymmetrical. You can see that the lightning bolt kind of shoots down to the other side there. So you take a look at this other side, and it is completely different. Now, it's quite interesting. There's a lot to unpack here. The 95 and the GRC have, like the GRC and the 95 logos have switched spots. You've got the 95 in this corner here, and the GRC taking up this big spot. Whereas, of course, swapped there. Genuinely don't know if this was an error on Mattel's part, or they meant for it to be this way, because, again, it kind of looks weird, right? Every McQueen ever has had the number front, like, right in the middle of the car. Of course, that's just standard practice for a race car, just have the number right there. And, of course, the logos make sense up in the corner here. So, just to swap it like that makes no sense. So yeah, I can't tell if Mattel just made an oopsie on this side of McQueen and swapped the decals and no one noticed until it was too late. Or they genuinely meant for the design to be this way. I hope they meant for the design to be this way because it would be less embarrassing, but it also just kind of makes little sense. But regardless, there you go. You have the GRC front and center and the 95 up near the fuel cap. Now, what is pretty cool here, see if the camera can zoom in, focus on this. You've got sponsors of Radiator Springs Towns. Now, this is reminiscent to, I believe there was a Target McQueen back in like 2015 that had, it was like Radiator Springs McQueen. It was a Cars McQueen with Radiator Springs sponsors. Now, the decals here are very, very blurry, but you can kind of tell there's Flo's V8 Cafe right there. The Cozy Cones. Not sure what that one is. Maybe I think that was Fillmore, maybe. Luigi's Casa della Tires. Actually, that was Fillmore right there. Luigi's Casa della Tires somewhere here as well. Dynacom. Let's take a look here. I think this one is a Cozy Cone. I'm not sure what that one is. Can't quite read it. But yeah, then you can see Flo's V8 Cafe right there. I believe that one's Fillmore's. One of these is Luigi's Casa della Tires. I think that one's Ramone's actually right there. Or maybe Ramone's. Danica there. And maybe Sarge is there? I don't know. Yeah, really hard to read the text there, but it is pretty cool that you've got Radiator Springs sponsors here. I always love to see that. Always love McQueens that have the Radiator Springs townies sponsor him. And, of course, nice spoiler there with the Global Racers Cup logo. It's a really cool logo. I just kind of wish we knew more about what this competition was. Now, of course, here is the standard Cars 2 Lightning McQueen. This is China. Of course, this I think is in like, let's see, 191, so 190th day of 2011. So this must have been a 2012 release or a mid-2011 release in a pack or something. So this is a OG, very OG Lightning McQueen. Of course, you can see it still has the mouth plate and all that. So, of course, this is China. So, again, maybe slight differences with the Thailand Cars McQueen. I'm not sure. But, of course, you can kind of tell the color difference here. The normal McQueen red we're used to here, slightly darker red here. See, no reference to the Piston Cup or anything of that sort. Of course, you do still have the lightning bolt. 95. Different fonts as well, which is interesting. No 95 on the roof. I feel like most McQueens have had a 95 on the roof, so that's pretty interesting. The spoiler, I believe, is the same shape. Yep. Of course, they did keep the 95 on the back here, but this font's actually, I think this is the normal 95 font that McQueen usually has. So interesting that they changed it on the side there. Of course, I guess he does still have 2 lightning bolts. The second one just goes across his body there. And here's the side comparison. Of course, the rim's the same, but now we've just got red rims instead of the gray rims. So, pretty cool. I actually don't mind this version, this variation of McQueen. There's some variations of McQueens that I'm like, they're not that fantastic. But this was pretty cool. It's a unique take on McQueen, that's for sure. And not just, a repaint and whatnot. It's a unique take, and I enjoy it. Here's the mini racer just for comparison. Of course, you guys saw this in my big mini racer unboxing. But of course, he also has the GRC logo, which again makes me think that this was a conscious decision by Mattel. I'm just a little confused by that decision. But yeah, I mean, I think that's basically all. There's not much more to talk about here. I guess we can take a look at the base. There you go, T16A is the date stamp. But yeah, I think that's really not much more to talk about there. Let me know if you guys have picked up GRC McQueen. What do you think of him? And what do you think of the, I mean, I don't mind that it's an asymmetrical design. I quite enjoy that, actually. But just the fact that it's got just GRC on the side instead of 95, slightly strange. But let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments below. Other than that, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.